2406 Lakewood here in Lima. Gonna go ahead and do a punch list to get this one back together. Front porch, just the top of it needs painted. Looks like that's a flagstone. And then let's go ahead and paint this the same. Let's not do white anymore. I'm impressed with Jason's seal here. This is still lasting very well. Let's touch up just a little bit of this paint here with some basic white real quick. Back, we got a few things left over, need thrown away. Camera, we can probably leave. Let's get that back up in there and let's get batteries back in it so it flashes. Fire pit out back, let's clean it out. Let's get rid of any excess and the top layer of block. I'm gonna size it down just a little bit. Inside we got one bulb that's out, go ahead and replace that. Level, southwest bedroom. For whatever reason we got various nicks and discoloration on the wall. So we need to take care of those. I have a baseboard stop in this room that needs installed. Level living room, the middle one here. There's some various scrapes, scratches, etc. on this wall. Again, same thing. Fix them and then paint as little as possible, but it looks like you're probably gonna have to go corner to corner. I'm gonna apologize in advance because some of these rooms don't have lights. It's a dark day out and I may change some of this in the future. I won't subtract anything, it'll be an addition, but. This other living room, we got these built-ins and we got some chipping right here. Let's do our best just to match that stain up real quick. If we can poly shade it, cool. Otherwise just a matching stain would be good enough for me. Sure would be nice if we could clean this brick here. I'm not asking you to go do a bunch of tests. But if you would know of a way, I mean, it's really just carbon buildup. I don't know if maybe like some acid etching, if some like carbon remover. I don't know what to do on a porous surface like this. Do a little research, see if you can come up with anything promising. Back above the washer, we have the access panel that they installed. The glue didn't hold. Let's get a nice glue on there and get that installed. This lower level bathroom, this back wall, I'm not sure why, but we have all this stuff that's like peeling up, wanting to bubble up. It looks awful. You're gonna have to scrape it, and then we're probably gonna do some kind of rolled texture on this wall and then repaint it. Just this wall, everything else looks okay. Kitchen, there's just a few spots on the cabinets that I just wanna have you touch with some stain. So just go around, if you see any nicks, etc. Let's get that touched up. Two new strainers. To the left of the sink here, I never noticed, but this drawer just catches on this door. And I think you can take the drawer out and I would just saw off that edge. You probably only need to saw off maybe 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch, 3/16. And then you can touch up that edge. Make sure you have a nice clean blade run and no one will ever even see it. Even have the touch up in here. Maybe they scratched things and touched it up. Just didn't do that little area. Why we have 4 bundles of shingles, let's get them returned to Menards. And let's see what we can do about getting those out. If we cannot get those out, there should be some flooring in the hallway cabinets. Maybe we can just replace those too. Both sides of this hall closet are kind of beat up. And again, it's flaking over here a little bit. And I'm not sure why. But these you probably could just paint with a heavy nap roller. Got, for whatever reason, this is a little tore up, so I'll have to touch up paint on that. This is the closet going into the kitchen here. There's first bedroom on the right. We got a little bit of poly that looks like it wants to come up. That's just some kind of discoloration in the wood underneath the poly. Never mind. Check all the doors, drawers, windows, make sure everything operates properly. Boy, this one looks like we could use a little bit of work around this. I don't know if filler is a good idea or if we can just hammer that in a little more. This window, we just need to touch up that area right there. Actually, now that I'm looking, that wall right there and right there could use it. And I guess we got a little bit down here in the corners too. Let's see how close the paint matches. Maybe we can just hit those areas. Ah, damn it. You know how close paint matches. Let's hit one area on a wall that we know we're painting the entire wall. And let's look at how close the paint matches before I get crazy on touching up paint. Closet beside the bathroom. This doorknob needs adjusted up. And this door needs shaved off tremendously. It's catching just about everywhere. There's no clearance on it. Upstairs, northeast bedroom. Door stop needs reinstalled there. It's for the closet door. Upstairs closet here, same thing. This door needs shaved, both top, sides, bottom. It's catching everywhere. Bedroom, we got a nick right there, and then a couple right there. Other than that, I'll assess this room once we figure out how close the paint matches. One of these upper doors needs gone through. Southwest bedroom upstairs. It's like this latch plate needs hammered back a little bit so it glides more. Right now the latch doesn't want to slide in naturally on its own. This light switch needs the cover pulled and it's spray painted. Front door, as I was walking out, I just noticed this is really beat up. I don't know if we've had any revelation of new products that might work good for this situation. But honestly, what I'm thinking about doing is just play with this bevel here and just kind of sand it on a 45. Feels like we got some caulk in there maybe, but it's the last thing they see when they walk out. At least it grabbed my attention as soon as I started to walk out. And I would really like to do what we can to pretty it up and make that a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Front door could use a coat of exterior poly. I don't know if it's spar urethane or whatever the exterior grade poly is. I think it's a good idea to remove the plate, remove the knocker, remove that, and put a coat on while you guys are here working. Let's get this sticker off here too.